City boy, city boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Nate the Great, back with another video. And before we jump into today's topic, I have to give a big city boy shout out to Mr. Marcus Wright, okay? He is the first member, the first paid subscriber on the channel, all right? And I have to say, with all my heart, just thank you, all right? Thank you for giving me that little bit of an extra boost, letting me know that I'm doing the right thing here. I'm speaking these truths to y'all, okay? And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, all right, not paid necessarily, but just if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead, hit that button for your boy, all right, so we can get officially monetized here. I'm trying to reach 1,000 by next month, okay? And or by my birthday, and I'm almost there. I've shattered all my my milestones so far. I wanted to get to 100 subscribers by my birthday. Y'all just blew that shit out of the water. Then I upped it to 500 by my birthday. Y'all blew that shit out of the water. So let's see if we can get to 1,000. Go ahead, like the video so we can push this video a bit further, okay? And I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been tuning into my videos and that's been showing that support, commenting below with your opinions, whether you like what I have to say or whether you don't like what I have to say. It doesn't matter. I appreciate your input regardless, okay? Because even the comments that don't agree with me, they still make me think, all right? They still make me think, like, maybe, okay, am I looking a little too much into this thing? Am I going too hard on such a thing? You know, and it lets me think. Usually I'm still right? I'm still right. But at the end of the day, all right, these comments and all the likes and the descriptions, they let me know that I'm doing what I need to do and that you guys are approving of the content, okay? So now that that's out the way, once again, thank you, Mr. Marcus Wright. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, becoming a member, the membership start at 99 cents, all right? So if you want to help the channel grow, if you want to help the content get better, all the money that goes into this YouTube channel will go back into making it a better, giving you better content and more content, all right? So this is for you, Mr. Marcus. Let's get into the video, okay? Now, today's topic is about international stars, okay? International stars in the WWE do not work, all right? And this has been proven time and time again, but Triple H, for some reason, wants to continue shoving these international stars down our throat, okay? Here in America, we are big nationalists. Now, whether we want to admit it or not, okay, we are nationalists, okay? We want Americans to do good, all right? That whether it's just an average American doing better than they did doing better today than they did yesterday, or whether it's a famous athlete, okay? You want to cheer for America, all right? That's what you just want to do instinctively, all right? So when you have all these stars who don't even speak the language properly, right, and you're pushing them to the moon, what you're going to do is you're going to get a whole lot of people that are turned off by that, all right? Look back at the biggest stars that have ever graced the wrestling industry, right? Stone Cold Steve Austin would be the most primary example, okay? Dwayne Johnson, right? Fucking John Cena, Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, Eddie Guerrero. All these motherfuckers have one thing in common, okay? One thing in common. They were all born in America. They all could speak the language, okay? And they were all great at promos, all right? Or at least mostly decent at promos. In the case of The Undertaker, I won't say that he was a top tier promo worker, right? But he was, all right? And we'll throw Randy Orton in there just to make it a 10 piece, right? We root for Americans. That's just what we're going to do here in America. All right. And in most places, that's how it is. The biggest stars in most areas of the world are usually stars from that specific region, from that specific country, that specific continent, right? Those are the biggest stars that normally break through on their own soil. All right. So we have EO Sky last night coming out to cut a shit promo while she's out there being interviewed by Michael Cole. She misspelled WrestleMania, all right, and you had no idea what the fuck this shorty was saying, all right? I'm so over the moon to be your women's champion. Okay, we don't get behind that, all right? I mean, I'll get behind Io Sky any day of the week, don't get me wrong, right? I'll stop her up between two biscuits immediately. But that doesn't take away from the fact that when we're talking about entertainment here, okay, when we're talking about pure entertainment on television, on American television, we want to see people that speak the language properly. I don't know how fucking long Io Sky has been in the States, but at this point in time, however long it's been, okay, I'm pretty sure she's been there for been here for a while at this point, okay? I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive that it's been at least 10 years. All right. Somewhere in that 10-year range that she's been in the States. So the fact that she can't even cut a decent promo of 1 minute, 45 seconds, 2 minutes. All right. Which is all they were asking for. That is a fucking travesty. And it's something that I won't stand for. It's something that I simply cannot stand for as an American viewer. As an American viewer, I want to see somebody who's so overjoyed and so happy to be on this soil that they drop everything in order to figure out the best way to speak this language, okay? Because it's not that hard to do, okay? When you move into another country, you learn their language, all right? You learn their language. They haven't done it. Io Sky hasn't done it. Let's look at somebody like fucking Andrade, right? Andrade has been here who knows how long. He's married to an American. And Andrade still cannot cut a promo in English. It's a travesty. It's diabolical. We cannot get behind somebody who does not speak the language. And this does not only apply to WWE. This applies to most professional sports, okay? And even most TV shows in general. In the NBA, you have fucking Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic, all right? Fucking Joel Embiid, all these international stars, right? And the NBA is suffering as a consequence of it, okay? They have dropped to the lowest view. I mean, there's a lot of problems with the NBA, but we can get into that another time. But one of the biggest problems is the fact that we don't have any Americans to really root for, okay? Americans are not rooting for loser LeBron James, all right? We're not doing it. He had his chance over a decade ago at this point, and he lost out when he left Cleveland and when he went ahead and joined Miami, right? We're not rooting for LeBron James at this point, and there are no Americans that are there to take up the mantle of being that top star. All right. And same thing when it comes to baseball. The biggest name in baseball is that one guy. I don't know his name. Otani, I think is his name. Ichigo Nasaki, something like that. You know what I'm saying? We as Americans, all right? Sure, we'll be glad to have Buddy on our team so he can help us make it to a championship. Don't get me wrong. But what we will not do and what we will not ever do is have him be like the face of the league and have the majority of Americans have that guy be somebody that we can get behind, because he's not an American, right? He's some Japanese or Korean dude. I don't know what the fuck he is. All right. I remember fucking turning on I think it was MLB 22. Might have been 22 or 23. I don't remember which one. But he was the cover of it, and he also had like the intro of the game, right? And he wasn't even speaking the language. He's speaking in fucking Japa Korean or some shit, right? He's speaking a whole different language, and I can't even get into the intro because I want somebody with a deep American voice to be like, "It's in the game, motherfucker. You playing this motherfucker. You in this motherfucker." All right? Like that's what I want to hear when I turn on the game. Not I don't know what he's saying. All right, I can't get behind it as a result. Right. So that's just one of the biggest things that is going to hinder WWE from becoming big time again. All right. From becoming mainstream again, because the majority of Americans are not willing to get behind non-English speakers. It's just what it is. We have to hear you speak the language in order for us to be able to get behind you. All right. That doesn't mean that you can't be on the show. That doesn't mean that you can't contribute. Right. Because we've had a ton of great stars who weren't from America, and you know they played their part. Right. But when we think about the top of the line of stars, okay, they're all from America, all right? And either from America or Canada or fucking Britain or something like that. Somewhere, Australia, somewhere where they speak the English language and they speak it well. All right? That's who we're getting behind. It's just what it's going to be. That's what it's always going to be. All right. And I don't want to hear no bullshit down in the comments. All right. Talking about, oh, well, Io Sky, she's one of the biggest stars in the. No, she's not. All right. She's not one of the biggest stars on anything, anywhere. All right. And she can't be because she doesn't speak English. We can't understand what she's talking about. If you're going to tell stories, because that's what this company is all about. All right. I mean, that's what it should be about, at least. Obviously, right now, it's all about what wrestling moves you can do in the ring. Right. But when we're talking about a TV show and we're talking about this television product, the name of the game is stories. Can you tell stories well? All right. And if you can't even speak the language, how are you going to be able to tell stories? You can't. You can't. There's no subtitles at the bottom of a live viewing. People want to watch shit live, right? And there's no subtitles at the bottom of a live viewing. So we don't know. We have to wait and have somebody fucking translate for us. That's not going to work for the majority of people, man. It's just not. All right. So let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Am I out of pocket here for saying what I'm saying right now? Okay. And what do you think? Okay. Do you think that international stars can make it big in America as far as the majority of people being able to get behind them? Because I simply don't. And I think that that's been the case. That's been something that's been shown, right? Just throughout history. Just throughout history in America. All right. So let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. All right. Like and subscribe if you want to hear some more. And this has been your boy, Nate the Great, back with another video. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.